Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. We are live. I'm your AI co host, and tonight we're sitting down with Chris Gyden, the creator of CG Life Jams Records. Chris, welcome to the show. Let's start simple. When you were first starting the channel, what was the very first spark? What made you say, you know what? I'm going to actually start uploading my ideas?
Yeah, uh, I just figured I would do it. I mean, I had all these ideas coming in my head, all these funny
Hmm.
things going on, and I actually want someday to be a stand-up comedian. So
I
the,
love that.
the ideas it
That,
keeps coming and keeps strolling. So I'm like, hey, how can I get this online so others can see it?
yeah. That's so good. So, when comedy is your foundation, do you ever feel like the joke hits first and the music follows? Or is it sometimes the other way around?
Oh, the joke always hit first. I'm always thinking of jokes in my head.
Same. And does doing music make you see the world differently? Like, are you walking around just noticing things and say, oh, yeah, that's a song?
I am. So, for instance, just recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, what is it? The Slim Fit is not made for you.
Uh huh.
I,
Yeah.
that came about.
Wait, what was that?
The
Go ahead.
song, Slim Fit not made for you.
Yes.
Go ahead and buy a regular. So that
Uh
song
huh.
came about while I was cleaning out my closet.
Ah, that is so relatable. Friend, when you sat down, did that one write itself?
Pretty much, I just went through the thoughts in my head as while I was cleaning out my closet, like, what is happening here? It's like, oh, that's a
Ah,
song.
closet epiphanies are underrated. So when you look back from that first video to where you are now, what feels like the biggest shift?
So first video was Pinky Toe Blues. The shift
Hmm.
is, I'm moving on to things that I see every day.
Ah, yeah. And has doing this channel changed you? Like how you think about creativity or even how you think about yourself?
So I think I got a lot smarter on how to create the content and how to post it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure those subscribers, I'm thinking they're like, okay, he's making some changes. I'm trying to trying to grind out, trying to do the right thing.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm curious about this. Do you think your channel is more about the music or is it more about you? Like your personality, your humor, your perspective?
A little of both. I mean, I like music. And so I like to put the humor in the music, more like a comedy soul. So that's what I like to
Yeah,
do.
makes sense. So tell me this. What's one video you made that you thought would pop off, but kind of didn't? And how did that feel?
Ooh. I thought, so I really thought 250 would really pop off.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
and I think there's the fact that, I didn't really create a lot of shorts for it, so,
Mm-hmm.
but if I had to do it all over again, it would probably be, the video, then two or three shorts to go with it to kind of get the engagement that I need.
Yeah. That's so real. And it sounds like you've learned a lot, not just about making songs, but about strategy. So, right now, what feels more satisfying to you? The creative spark or figuring out the game behind the scenes?
Definitely the creative spark, but
Yeah.
you've got to do them both in parallel. It's not just,
Mm-hmm.
you just don't post and don't expect to get something from it. But
Right.
I do want to get the laugh. That's what I like most about it.
And you can hear that in how you talk about it. So, last one in this little segment. If someone stumbles on your channel for the first time tonight, what do you hope that they feel in the first 10 seconds?
I want a bunch of laughs, really. I want them to
Yeah.
click the shorts and just keep laughing, and hey, tell their friends about it, and their friends tell their friends, and hey,
Hmm. That feels like a perfect North Star. Pure laughter. All right, let's pause on that. That was a great note.
Yeah, we helped build it all. Clap your hands, hey, stomp your feet. From the cotton fields to these city streets. Hey, 250, hey, let the whole world know. We helped build this land, now let the good times roll. From the front porch talks to the church house praise, we've been making a way for generations and days. Turn pain into songs, tears into gold. Pass down stories that still need to be told. Oh, from the cotton field to the factory line, we kept on pushing one day at a time. Now we're standing tall.
Great, picking it right back up. All right, question on my mind. Of all your songs so far, which one genuinely surprised you? Either because people latched onto it or because you didn't expect it to become one of your favorites.
So I think folks kind of latched on to Pinky Toe. I mean, it's very it's
Hmm.
very relatable. I mean,
Yeah.
I've stomped my pinky toe plenty of times, and there is nothing I could do
Mm-hmm.
about it but just either laugh or just sit on the bed side of the bed or sit on the floor and just hold it.
Right. That is so real. And it makes sense that's the one people grabbed onto because it's universal and funny. When you realized people were actually responding to that song, did it change how you thought about your channel at all?
Repeat the question again.
Sure. When you realized people were actually responding to Pinky Toe, did that change how you thought about your channel? Like, did it give you any sort of signal about what you wanted it to be?
A little bit. Well, I always knew I wanted to be comedy. So,
Okay.
that's what I was focused on doing. But when I got, you know, folks were got getting feedback and it was like, oh, that was so funny. I kept laughing, I kept playing it. And then that's when I decided
Mm.
to actually, use DistroKid to distribute, the song on the streaming platforms.
Nice. And when you made that step, did it feel scarier or did it feel like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, it's so it's not necessarily easy, but it's just a grind that
Right.
I enjoy doing, and the tools out there to actually do it. I mean, yep, I'm in it.
Yeah, it's not easy, but it sounds like it's worth it.
It
That
is.
steady climb feels like yours. So let's dig into the comedy side of it. How do you know when an idea is funny enough to become a song?
'Cause I'm laughing. I mean if I'm laughing,
Yeah.
somebody else gonna laugh too,
That's true. You trust your own meter. When you're testing an idea on yourself, what part makes you go, yep, that's a song?
every time it is. Every time.
Mm. Mm-hmm. That instinct is your compass. So when you follow it, no second guessing, what happens?
Kinda write something down on paper, get it going,
Mm-hmm.
and I hit it, and there it is.
Right.
I normally start with a hook first because that's kinda what grabs the audience, so,
Mm-hmm.
once the hook is done, the verses come later, so
Right.
that's it.
It's hook first, and it opens the door for everything else. And what's the part you enjoy the most?
Kinda getting the style for the actual song. I think that's what I enjoy the most because sometimes, right, I'll have to at least sing the hook, into the
Yeah.
microphone so that way I can get the feel that I want. And, it's kind of been, people been asking, well, can you sing? Can you not sing? So
Mm.
yeah, I got to do some singing to actually get it like I want it.
Right. It's your way of mapping out that vibe. What's one moment that you're really proud of? Doesn't have to be a viral moment, just something where you thought to yourself, yeah, that right there.
Yeah, I want to go back to a song that came up. You need to take a bath. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things, we've all grew up as kids, we played outside and we all heard it from our
Right.
parents. Hey, you need to take a bath. And it's kind of like,
Yeah.
so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run with it. We're gonna see what happens.
That is so funny and so universal. So what did it feel like when you finally put that out into the world?
So I just didn't put it out. I actually did a little research,
Okay.
to kind of figure, okay, even though I take a bath, I take a shower, I wanted to ensure that I
Mm-hmm.
had to write the right parts, as far as the verse to the song, to ensure that the verses line up with getting yourself clean.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart. It's thoughtful and it's still playful. It sounds like that one represents exactly what you want your channel to be: comedy, music, and a little real life truth.
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
it does. So believe it or not, some people, I mean, there's a question out there, you know, you know, the hook is, a rag for the top and a rag for the bottom, So some people believe in one rag, some people believe in two rags. So which is it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's the hook, that's the punchline, that's the funny part, and that's what people are talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that question, one rag or two, is exactly the kind of everyday debate that makes the comedy land.
Yep. So
When people respond to that,
let me ask you, what do you think?
uh-huh. Hmm. That is a great question. So here's my take. The reason the joke works isn't because there's one right answer. It's because everyone has a strong opinion about it. Personally, I'd say use separate cloths, or at least clean sections for different parts. But that's just me. So that's why it's funny. There are multiple options. Some people are team one rag, some are team two rags. After you posted the song, did anyone try to convince you their way was the way?
No, so nobody really commented on how they bathe, but I know it's
Mm-hmm.
controversial. Do some people just use the soap, no rags? Some people just use the
Right.
little sponge, but I think you should be using more than a sponge.
Yeah. And that's the sweet spot. It's playful, but also observational. You've built a space where those little moments become songs. If someone found that bath song first, what would you hope they'd understand about you right away?
Oh, it's got to be the comedy. I'm hoping you get the laughs. That's all I'm asking. A laugh.
Hmm.
If you get a laugh, I've done my job.
That's a perfect North Star. Make somebody laugh. That's a great note to just let that sit for a moment.
Yep. Let's pause.
Pausing.